Welcome back to the FDIC Money Smart course, Money Matters. I'm John Hurley, the Financial Literacy Consultant for the Apache Junction Public Library. In this segment, we're going to cover some spending tips and some things you need to think about in your spending plan. If your spending diary or your monthly income and expense worksheet shows that you have more expenses than income, there are ways to get out of trouble. But remember, everyone has different priorities. You'll have to make the best decision that's right for you. Normally, it's most important to pay your necessary household expenses first, like your rent or mortgage, utilities or food. You need to think about the health and safety of your family when you make these types of decisions. You always want to have a roof over your head, water, electricity, and food on the table. These are basic necessities, so you may need to pay your rent or mortgage before you pay your other bills, like your telephone bill or credit card bills, to avoid foreclosure and being evicted. Many utilities, like the telephone, electric, and gas companies, have programs available to you to lower your bill, if you qualify. If you think you need help, contact your utility companies to see what programs they offer. You might also be able to get help from your local, state, and federal agencies. Now, if you can pay your monthly household expenses, but are still having trouble paying off all of your loans, then you should consider doing one or more of the following things. First, pay off the loan with the highest interest rate first to save on interest payments. Or talk to your creditors. They might be willing to lower your payments or change their loan terms to accommodate your current situation. And some creditors might even offer extensions to you or accept smaller payments from you over a longer period of time, or accept partial payments from you. Now, another approach is to get credit counseling. You might want to contact a reputable credit counseling company, especially if you can't develop a spending plan and stick to it, or if you can't work out repayment plans with your creditors, or if you can't keep track of your bills. Many credit counseling companies are nonprofits and will work with you to solve your financial problems. They can advise you on managing your money and your debts and help you develop a spending plan. And they offer free education materials and workshops. Their counselors are certified and trained in the areas of consumer management, consumer credit, money management, debt management, and counseling. And they're going to talk with you about your financial situation and help you develop a personalized plan to solve your money problems. Now, an initial counseling session with them will typically last an hour, with an offer from them for follow-up with you later on. And finally, you could declare bankruptcy, but only do this as a last resort. Now, bankruptcy is a legal proceeding that adjusts the debts of people who cannot meet their credit obligations. It does eliminate most debts. However, you still have to pay certain back taxes, child support, alimony, and student loans, just as some examples. And using bankruptcy may end up forcing you to pay higher interest rates on credit in the future. Bankruptcy might also make it hard for you to get a mortgage, or open a bank account, or buy life insurance, and even get a job, because creditors and employers can run credit checks on you to see your history of making financial commitments. So it's very serious, and it stays on your credit report for 10 years. So use it as a last resort if you still think it's the right decision for you and your family. It's so serious, in fact, that the law now requires you to get credit counseling before you can even file for bankruptcy. That concludes this segment of the FDIC Money Smart course, Money Matters. I'm John Hurley, the Financial Literacy Consultant for the Apache Junction Public Library. Thank you for watching.